20 years ago this week, 329 people, most of them Canadians, died when a bomb ripped through Air India Flight 182 off the coast of Ireland. Tonight, the families of the victims are back in Ireland, not only to remember their loved ones, but also to remember the small kindnesses in a time of tragedy. The victims' families have established a scholarship fund to thank the people in a small town near Cork who opened their hearts and homes to Canadians in need. And that's where Global's Samantha Shatsky is reporting from tonight. Samantha?
Kevin, the remains of that fateful Air India flight washed up on the shores of the small villages and towns along the coast of southwest Ireland, forever connecting the victims' families to this picturesque and rural part of the country. This tranquil corner of southwestern Ireland is too small to even be called a town, but it is here hundreds of relatives of the victims of the Air India bombing are now gathering.
We miss every day, and we think that's all the time,
You think about her all the time?
Yeah, we think all the time,
HARBHAJAN KHALSI of London, Ontario lost her daughter Indira in the disaster. The Tolapatis of Toronto lost their two sons.
My children are here. My son is there in the water, and I feel I need to come and touch base with him or talk to him and know that I'm still there, and he comes and he talks to me too.
Here in AHAKISTA is where most of the plane wreckage washed ashore, and it's now the site of a permanent memorial to the victims. Michael Murphy was in charge of building it almost 20 years ago.
I remember it the same as it was yesterday, and I remember all the faces that are coming back now again. And never, it's a day that will never go out of my mind.
He's not the only local who will never forget that day. Neither will dozens of others from the area who opened their hearts to the victims' families in the days following the tragedy.
They said our houses are open to you and our land is open to you, and they made us feel that we are part of them.
In fact, the families are so grateful to the people of this region, they've set up 2 scholarships to benefit outstanding local students.
Well, I'm really honoured to get it because I wasn't even born when the incident happened, but it's great because it brings it home. I've read up a lot in that, so it's great.
Kevin, the remains of that fateful Air India flight washed up on the shores of the small villages and towns along the coast of southwest Ireland, forever connecting the victims' families to this picturesque and rural part of the country.
All right, Samantha, thank you very much. That is Global National for Tuesday. I'm Kevin Newman. Thanks very much.